Granny's pudding recipe. Birdy, a curious little bird with a big craving for rice pudding, flew to Granny's house. Excited and hungry, Birdy asked Granny to share her special pudding recipe, eager to learn how to make the delicious treat. When Birdy asked Granny how she made her pudding, she said, "Oh, you want to know how to make the delicious pudding, my dear? It's quite simple. You'll need some milk, rice, sugar, dry fruits, and cardamom." Birdy listened carefully, his tiny head nodding. Granny continued, "First, take a bit of rice, about as much as you can hold in your beak, and wash it really well, like when you're taking a little bird bath. Then you soak it in water for a short nap, just like you might rest for a while in your nest. After that, you drain away the water." Birdy's eyes sparkled as Granny proceeded. "Now get a pot of milk, but don't let it boil like a teapot on the stove. Keep it warm, like a cozy bird's nest. Put that soaked rice into the warm milk and let it cook on low heat. Remember to stir it from time to time, just like you'd preen your feathers." She smiled and added, "As the rice cooks, it'll get bigger and softer, like you fluffing up your feathers. That's when you add the sugar to make it sweet, like your happy chirps. Stir it until the sugar disappears, just like your happy songs in the forest." Birdy nodded, his beak nearly twitching with excitement. Granny continued, "If you have saffron, it's like a special spice that adds color and flavor. Crush a tiny bit and let it dance into your pudding, like a colorful dance of birds in the sky. And now," she said, "you can add cardamom, a magical spice that makes everything smell and taste wonderful. Just a little bit, like a sprinkle of stardust." Birdy was captivated by her words, his eyes shining. Granny concluded, "Once your pudding is creamy and lovely, like your colorful feathers, you can add some nuts, like almonds, cashews, or pistachios. Cook a bit more, like the sweet songs in the forest, and it'll get a little thicker." She patted Birdy's head gently. "Now, my dear, you let it cool down, just like you rest after a long day of flying. It'll become even thicker as it cools. And there you have it, a delicious pudding, just like a delightful song in the heart of the forest." Excited and happy, Birdy flew back to his forest nest, eager to try making Granny's pudding. Can Birdy manage to make the pudding and satisfy his hunger? Watch our video titled The Greedy Birdie to find out what happens using the link provided in the description.